Borodar, Croeso Gymru, more specifically, welcome to the Dragon's Lair. I happened to pop in and have a chat with a Honda dealer last week. They had just come out, as in I was there and then they came out of the meeting with Honda. And while I was there, we were chatting about the recent trip with Dick Whistles on the CT125. So I asked the dealer about the CT125. That, in case you're wondering, is a frisbee that I'm hiding from one of our dogs. Anyway, so I was talking to the dealer about all sorts of different bits and pieces, and the CT125 came up in discussions, and the dealer was remarking on how good they were. So I said, well, go on then, what's the score? Is it true that they're not coming in? And he said, yeah, they're definitely not coming in to the UK and Europe. So this was what I was told last week. And the reason for the... Oh well. My hiding clearly wasn't good enough. So apparently the CT125 isn't coming in. And the rationale is as follows. Yes, they can sell them. They've worked out from the number of inquiries they've had and various other bits and pieces what the level of demand will be. And if they were to bring one out, bring one in rather, if they were to make it available for sale, the price would be at least £6,000. And they felt that that's probably a bit high compared to with what the market would bear. Now, I can hear you all going, well, about £6,000, that seems ridiculous. But you've got to remember that bike has to be homologated separately. And it may well be that they'd need to redevelop other bits and pieces because the gearing's different, etc., etc. So it might well be, tired. It may well be that they may have to tweak things to get it through Euro 5, 6, 7, 8 or whatever. And apparently, and I'm using the words apparently because obviously I wasn't part of the conversation, but apparently the current 125s they've got have been homologated, so they should be okay for 2 or 3 years. To get the CT homologated into being viable, it would need some work done to it, and apparently that's where the cost comes in. They can't do an IVA on them, which is what 7C's been doing, and the cost is just going to be prohibitive, not for them but for people to buy them. And when you think a CRF would then undercut a CT125, would the market bear it? And Honda's decision has been no. Now, don't shoot the messenger. Don't say it's all my fault. Don't say I'm wrong, because I don't know whether I'm right or wrong. That's just what I was told by a Honda dealer. I'm not saying who they were. They've said I could repeat it, but I haven't agreed with them that I would say who it was that told me. So there you go. There was a bit more to the explanation than what I've given you, but basically the answer is no, the CT125 isn't coming, and that was the reason given why, and that was the figures that I was quoted. There you go. We'll see if this proves to be correct or not as time goes on. Right, that's all for now. Hope you found that interesting. Don't forget to do the old likes and subscribe palaver for more shenanigans on the channel, and we'll see you soon. Bye.